Hi guys and girls and the undecided, Gary here from Mangamac Workshop, where we fix, repair, sometimes break and have to fix again. Let's get into it.
Right, so the next job is got the SpeedyBee stack, not stack, flight controller. I've flashed it, firmware up to INav 8. I did another video on that. There's a few little issues, well, first time I've done it, so, but got there in the end. I had to run some other bit of software just to get it to go into firmware update mode. But I got there, so that's all good. But the next thing is we have to connect the radio transmitter / receiver on there. So this is a little wee baby transmitter. Which is one of these. This is a RadioMaster XR3 receiver user manual. And that user manual is not very long. So yeah, so I've got to solder on these wires. So it's unfortunately it's not a plug and pray thing, so we'll better see what we need to do here. I've had this on my battery. Never mind. We'll sort that out later. So the wires, I've got the SpeedyBee book. It's always good to read the book occasionally. The actual rest of it, 148 pages is all the other ones. So I'll just mainly here just get the colours that they use. So I've got the same colours. And then for this we really need to, because these pads are really small, and we'll tin them first, and that's what you should do. And then we'll need a fine tip, so we need to change out the tip on the soldering iron to a fine one like this one here. It looks slightly eaten, but it'll be okay. Got another tip here. Yeah, because these are quite a fine, pad, so you need a fine tip. And that one's got we'll give them a go. See, might be quite good. So all you do is just change out the soldering iron tip. Unscrew this. Chuck them on there. And you got the tip done. Tip done. That tip soldering iron on. Let it warm up. Put a stronger pair of glasses on because he looks pretty tiny looking. So we're aiming for on here. AV5 ground TX RG. On this end, looking at that. Yeah, I think we've got to be on this side here. We're looking at this one here, so that's for Nano. Yeah, just trying to figure out where we are with direct soldering. All up in there. So we're 4. Channel 1, 2. Go for the bigger drawing. Transmit, oh yeah, channel 1, transmit RX. So this is what we've got. We've got transmit receive, which is what we've got there. So that sort of lines up. And some nano. Oh yeah, 5 volts ground. 5 volts ground, okay. 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 All right. Let's commit. Let's get this done. See, I might have to change my tip. This one's no good, but we'll have a go. First of all, we're just going to tin these terminations up. Might be best to go this way up, I guess. You see it comes up nice and silvery. That's what you want. Ooh, a bit much on that one. Yeah. Yeah, so it might not quite be man enough, but it's not too bad. It's probably be okay. Did it heat up a bit? The tip's not, well, it's kind of okay. I mean, well enough to get into where we want to get into. That's a good thing about it. Probably not quite enough to get the heat through. Not quite happy with that one. Got the old side line going flat out. Okay. Let's see what colours we're looking at here. saying white's channel 1, so we'll go with that. We can do the black and I'm just trying to make it proper, as it were. So we'll probably start off with the chain glasses. Oh, yeah, so we got white as transmit's also the first one. Might make that green. I don't really like coming across the top, but let's see how we go. She's a bit fiddly. She's a bit fiddly. Looks like the worst freaking soldering joint ever. Getting there, getting there. Don't panic, Mr. Mainwaring, don't panic. Let's see if we can get this last one in there. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to change my tip out to the other one. It's not quite doing it for me. But it's hot now, isn't it? Ouch. Don't touch it, don't touch it. All these things, don't try this at home. Wrong one, that one. That one's hot. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's see, this will give us a bit better. A little bit more heat. Because we've not quite got enough. Trade-off between heat and hot, cold, turn it on, let's go. Warm up, and we hopefully that might do it a bit better because I'm not 100% happy with that. So once we get this soldered on, then we'll put it on the INav and see if we can get this to bind to the actual controller. I've watched a few videos on it, so see what happens. No idea what's going to happen. I guess we'll find out in the fullness of time. And then we'll be able to figure out which way's up and which way's forward. Oh, there it goes. That way's forward. Looking at the arrow. So there's this top or bottom. So we need a bit when we mount it on the controller. We need to get it around the right way as well. So time will tell on that little chestnut. once this warms up, which might not take too long. Let's see if we can. I think today's solder job was the worst solder job in history, but never mind. We'll go with it. That's definitely a bit of a better tip, that's for sure. So we check it. So we've got the minus, black, 5 volts positive. We've got the transmit is white and the receive button is blue. Now, does the transmit go to transmit and the receive go to receive? That's the other thing, so if you're transmitting out of here, do you receive into here, which I would think would be the case. We'll consult the manual. All our spells, read instructions. So you've got transmit to receive and transmit to, okay. So there's that way around. So we go transmit out of here to receive into here. So generally, I guess if things make sense and the instructions make sense, and then it should kind of hopefully will make sense. So if we got the white as transmit, so then we go transmit out of there, receive, and that one there, right? So we might start from the other end this time. So we might go ground, power, go from there. Bigger tip, a bit more heat, so it should help us out a bit better. The other ones are probably a bit on the light side. Only just to wake again a bit. Things start moving around, pain in the butt. Things would life would be a lot easier with just a plug. Never mind. So we've got green is receive, which is white over there is transmit. So that should go to receive. Right. So you've got black on ground, red on the 4 volts 5. We've got the white on receive and the white on here is on transmit. And then we've got the green on receive and it's green's on the transmit. And there's no, looks like there's no shorts anywhere. So I think we'll call that good. I think we're up for the next phase. Just showing you. Okay, I'll rate that soldering job probably, I'll give it a 7. Jeepers, I'm old, so we do our best, but it all got stuck in there. Right, carry on regardless. Okay guys, I've got the radio working, so now I'm trying to get the GPS unit working, but plugging in with the plug, I don't think that's actually right, because looking at the GPS pinout on the module, like if you look at here, you got red, black, yellow, and this one here is not red, black, yellow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this around so it is red, black, yellow, because it doesn't work like it is. So I'll unsolder it, and I think the easiest way is just to change around instead of trying to solder onto the bus directly. Go from there, because I think we'll look at the actual, so the top pin is 4.5 GPS, so this is 4.5 volts, then it must be ground, then it's T6, which is port 6, which I've learnt, and then it's the R6 receive, and then we've got SDA, and then you got SCL. So that's the on the flight controller. Then on here it goes transmit receive. So we're going to swap those over. This is the best way to do this. I might start with the power end, because we've got power in the middle here, right? So, which is yellow. I think we'll just deal with that first. So with the yellow, ground voltage. Yeah, because I guess if we wire it up the same, yeah, the idea would be to do the power first and work our way back from that. So what I'll do, I'd cut this off once before because I was trying on another drone. So we'll just unwire and solder. On the choppers. And undo these. Yeah, it's quite interesting how I would have thought things would have been standard, but as they say, assumptions are the mother of all stuff-ups. So, it's not the case. Just twisting up the wires here. And we just got to tin them. So you always got to tin the wires, because then things go better. I haven't twisted that one. Just give it a twirl. Easiest way to do it. Yeah, because I just learned how these things go together. So once I've kind of got it going, otherwise it's videos of me cursing when things aren't working properly. And instead of solder, I mean I could solder direct to the board, but at least this way it's a bit more tidier. It's easier to solder these big wires than trying to solder the actual onto the board, I find. And then if it doesn't work, it's easy enough to change it around. It doesn't seem to hurt it. I mean, it's all 5 volt, so you're not going to do too much damage. I haven't done so far yet. Seems to be able to handle it okay. So I just got some little heat shrink, and I'll just make a couple of more sleeves. And what I'll do, if it works, big if it works, then I will heat shrink it all on, and it'll be all good to go. And it might look a bit sketchy, but hey, if it works, it's all good in the hood. Right, so I think we'll start with the power. So it sounds like the power 4.5. So I got that one. Oh, just looking at the picture, making sure things align. So what I'll do, I'll just use a little clip to hold that wire. Now that you've tinned it, you literally just got a yellow. So this is our 5 volt. Can be enough. So like I said, I won't heat shrink those yet. So then the white, it's going to be a negative. So these things seem to handle powering up and powering down and mucking around. So yeah, like I said, I got the flight control to bind. There's a couple of settings I had to, no, see, it's distracted already. That's all right. Right, so that's negative. So transmit is yellow. We got there is transmit, so we want to go receive onto the black. We're transmitting out of here. We've got to go receive on this end. And that's the way it works. So transmit, so receive, which is the white one, needs to go to the black one, which is, so you got 4.5 volts ground, transmit. So this is receive. According to that, I've got the R on there. Need some good glasses to look at these things, I'll tell you. So either going to go smoky or it's going to work, isn't it? Well, it makes sense that it's going to work because it's the inputs, the outputs. Again, I don't know why they put plugs on these things. Obviously they don't have a standard, or maybe they do, and maybe I'm wrong. Can happen. So the red one, according to this, because like even when you look at this plug here, it's all different, right? So it's not like it's going to match up anyway. So what are we up to? We're up to receive. So then you want transmit. It's yellow onto the red. She looks very dodgy. Looks a bit random, doesn't it? Someone's probably going to go didn't need to do that. I don't know. Me not know, man. Oh look, these ones might match up. Maybe we didn't need to cut those ones. So SCL, I don't know if you connect colours for colours. SCL's the bottom one. And then just go for the, we'll go for the colour to colour, hey? So I don't know about this other serial thing. I think it's just a serial connection. So a note for future Gary, if I have to do this again, we'll find out in a minute. Just keep touching it, man. It's done. I guess it's interesting, I didn't expect. It's alright in hindsight, isn't it? Never mind, have soldering iron will join things together. Because what I'll do, I'm going to have to make these wires longer anyway, if I'm going to put them on the SwellPro drone, because otherwise it's not going to really reach to where I want to mount the GPS unit. And even the white one, it may not be long enough. So the aim at the moment is just to get it to work. Then I know where I'm at. And then it's all good to go. Right, so we just do a double check. So we've got power, the first one, then we've got ground. Then we got transmit on there, which is black, should go to receive. Yep, which is the second one in. And then we've got transmit, which goes to red, which says receive. And these ones, which I think is a serial something. Well, I don't know actually. Guess we'll plug it in and find out.